Taylor Lautner speaks with Darren McErlain about the movie The Twilight Saga, The Cliffs.
Taylor, thanks for speaking to Radio 1 in Australia. First question, how would you describe the relationship between Jacob and Bella?
Are friends, because Edward has now proposed to Bella, which hurt Jacob a lot, and once again, as we get deeper into the film and the story, Jacob and Bella start to, reconnect again. So I like to think of Eclipse as the height of the love triangle.
Now, many of our listeners have been wondering about James. Why was James killed in the first movie?
Bella is the reason that Victoria's mate James was killed in the first movie. And now Victoria is looking for revenge, and she's going straight after Bella. And it is Edward and Jacob's job to team up and protect Bella.
I know our cool fans in Australia are interested in the conflict between Jacob and Edward. In New Moon, how did Jacob feel about Edward?
Jacob's view of Edward, he hated Edward with a passion. He hated him. And now in Eclipse, when he's forced to team up with Edward to protect Bella, it forces him to, get to know Edward a little more and what's going on in his mind. And the scene is the tent scene, and that's where Jacob and Edward have a heart-to-heart talk while Bella is supposedly sleeping. And I realize, which I think this is completely fair, that Edward gets to read my thoughts. So he understands everything that's going on inside of my head, but I have no idea what's going inside this other dude's head. So I asked him to let me in. I'm like, look, if you can pick through my brain, then you better let me pick through yours.
I know many girls in Australia watch the movie for you, but there are also many blokes in Australia that watch it for the alpha males. Who would be the alpha male in this movie?
Sam is the alpha male. He's the head honcho. But what's funny is I explained this to Bella as well. Jacob turned down being alpha male. It's a lineage thing. And Jacob turned that down and handed the throne over to Sam. So Sam now is our alpha male. And then you got Jacob. You got Paul, who's the hothead. That's what we like to call him. Jared, who is more of the funny guy. He's played by Bronson, and Bronson's a total jokester, prankster, so, that's perfect. And then Embry and Quill, Jacob's best friends, who are always there for him, always, right by him.
Now, Taylor, Victoria always made me cringe just a little. What is Victoria looking for in the next movie?
Victoria's looking for revenge. We got werewolves and vampires fully involved now. I think this film is definitely going to be darker. And there's not a better choice out there than David Slade for that.
Well, thanks for speaking with us today, and good luck with the movie, and thanks for your time. Taylor Lautner speaking about his awesome movie, and you can catch it at Hoyt's, and I'll catch you next time. This is Darren McErlain reporting in Australia for Radio 1.